What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel again, and welcome to another tactical replication video. This time it's Celtic. It's a requested video. One of my viewers actually requested a Celtic video for a long time. So yeah, it's the 1967 European Cup winning tactic under the legendary manager Jock Stein. So let's get straight to it. And yeah, for the tactics, yeah, he used 4-4. They are facing Inter. They are playing Catenaccio doorbolt football under the another legendary manager, of course, in Helenio Herrera there, of course, Argentine, and he is using the 4-4 Jockstein. And the build up style, yeah, it's built to counter. In those days, everything was built to counter. They had physical players, and the defensive approach, yeah, it was actually decently high. So you can put it to 70 or 75 or 80 if you want. Let's give it to 75 for this time. And as for the player roles, this one is a tricky one because it's almost 60 years since they won it. And back in those days, it was a very physical game, the English game or the United Kingdom. But yeah, I don't know the exact tactic of Jock's team, how well it's going to translate to FC, but I'll show it anyways. So starting in goal, I think he had Ronnie Simpson there. So he was a goalkeeper on defend, no problems with that one, but you can keep him unbalanced. And two of the defenders, yeah, defender and unbalanced. And the fullbacks, they were actually pushing very high. He was playing very attacking. Let me give you an example or a context. Celtic, they had 40 shots, and Inter only had, I think, 5 or 10 maximum. And the Celtic, they had 10 corners, and Inter only had 1 or 0 maybe. I don't even remember. So that's that. And as for the fullbacks, they were both attacking. So he had Gimel on the left hand side, and he was an attacking fullback. But it's better if you want to translate the Jockstein tactic to FC to put both of your fullbacks on wingbacks and on balanced. All right. And for the midfield, you have two midfielders. One is a holding, and the other one is a box to box. All right. And yeah, this guy, he will go up and down the pitch, and this guy, he will hold up the fort. He defending stays back. So one is a holding midfielder and one is a box to box. So currently, the team looks like this. All right. You can even play a 4-4-2, but he started with a 4-2-4. So I'm showing you the 4-2-4. And now then, uh, Jimmy Johnston was playing on the right hand side, and he was causing a lot of chaos. And Bobby Lennox there, I think, if I remember correctly, he was playing on the left hand side, and Stevie Chalmers and Willie Wallace, they were playing up top. So for the wingers, you can put them on winger on balanced, or you can put them on winger on attack. Both of them will work. But what I will recommend, what Jockstein used to do, was he had a left-footed left winger and a right-footed right winger, or a left-footed left mid and a right-footed right mid. If you're playing a 4-4-2 variation, so it's better that you play with a wide playmaker on a build-up, all right, or attack. Both of them will do. Okay, if you want to play with a wide playmaker with a build-up, it's actually making this player a cam, but he is not playing centrally, he's playing wide. On the other side, same thing. Or you can mix and match and get one on attack and one on build up. Jimmy Johnston, he was more of an attack focused guy, and Bobby Lennox there, he was uh, he was also more of an attack focused, but you can keep him on build up to keep the balance. I'm just showing you the options because you want to translate the tactic to FC in the modern game. So yeah, that's that. Or you can do another thing, which is inside forward with roaming, both sides. It will create some chaos actually. But you have to have right-footed right wingers and left-footed left wingers. So it's better that you put them on wide playmakers and on attack. Okay, so that's the shape with the ball. And now for the strikers, you can if you put one striker on advance forward, then put both of them on advance forward, because this guy he will go left and this guy he will go right. Or what you can do is, as these two guys are playing on wide sides, you can put both of them on poser. All right, so that's that. They're gonna both support centrally, and these two guys are gonna support wide. I saw the highlights in the final against Inter, and I saw that Gimel there, the left back, he was overlapping with Bobby Lennox, and the funny thing is there is a guy named Johnston. So yeah, so and on the other side, same thing. The fullbacks were overlapping. These two guys they were underlapping, meaning that they were playing beside the fullback, so that they would have a passing option. And it's better that you put one both as a poacher or both as an advanced forward with a support. All right, it creates a chaos actually. So that's that. And now then, let's go to the squad and let's see. Okay, McGregor is a center mid, so CDM. So let's give him there. And this guy Kenny, he's 6'1". So yeah, let's get him there. And you have to have good players actually. You have to have good players. So let's get this guy is left-footed. So let's get him on the other side. This guy is right-footed. So let's get him on his preferred side. And yeah, and you need to have you don't need to have that much pace, but in the modern game you need to have pace in your fullbacks, which currently we don't have. This guy has 75 pace, so let's get him there. This guy has 80, so that's fine. So that's that. So yeah, now let's go to a match against Rangers there, the Old Firm Derby. See what happens. I'm gonna just play the first half. But remember, guys, as it's a very old tactic, it might not translate to FC. But I have then showed you a couple of options so that you could adapt this formation, like this one. Look at the winger there. We got a throw in. Now he's gonna get to the byline, pull it back, and as you can see, there are many players in the box. There is a passing lane open, but we couldn't get there. By the way, we're playing on the Anthony James's gameplay mode, so it makes it even harder. So that's a rough tackle there. That's a nice tackle, but we didn't win the ball back. It's a throw into Rangers. Yeah, that's offside, I think, maybe. Yep. So yeah, that's a nice ball. As you can see, angles there. So we are through on goal. Come on, man, have a shot. That's wide. But as you can see, that if you put your forwards or your strikers on advance forward, they will actually find spaces to shoot. So that's a very good chance there. Yeah, Jack Butland there. Remember, guys, I'm saying this time and time again. It might not translate to FC. So I showed you a modern adaptation of the Jock Stein tactic. So here's our winger. Come on, man, pass it to the striker. Yep. So it's skinny. Come on, man, have a shot. Yeah. So that's a goal. So that's how they actually build the play up. All right. And if you stuck to the original Jock Stein 4-4, then you would have considered a lot of goals actually. So you have to, if you would have put your, especially if you would have put your fullbacks on attacking wingbacks, then you would have faced trouble. So there's another offside, I think. Yep. So here's McGregor, the CDM. It's a nice pass, but didn't go through there. So we're playing on the Anthony James's gameplay mode, and of course we're playing on FIFER's realism mode. So, and we're playing on advanced defending, so it's tough. So there's Carter Vickers. Yeah, pass didn't go through. Come on, man, stop it. Yeah, didn't work. So yeah. So remember, guys, I'm telling you this time and time again. If you want to use the original 4-4, you have to have the correct profile of players. But if you do want to adapt to the modern game, you have to tweak up a few things, as I showed you. There's a nice cross to the back post. Yeah, nothing going on there. Okay, they get a corner. They're taking it long. Okay. Okay, so now let's get on the counter. Yeah. As you can see, Kuhn there. He's coming inside. Have a shot, my man. Yep. So that's a goal. And that's why I have set up the build-up style to counter. That's a brute force of a counter attack right there. So Celtic 2, Rangers nil. And if you would have pushed your fullbacks on attacking wingbacks, you would have considered a lot of goals. Even if you put your fullbacks on wingbacks, then there's gonna be some problems as well. There was a pass on, so that's a nice pass. Here's Skinny. Come on, have a shot, my man. That's a good save. Yeah, so we get a corner. Come on, man, hit it. Hit it. On the rebound, yep. So that's 3-0. Alright. By the way, if you are playing on the vanilla game, the 4-4 might work. But as I'm playing with two realism modes or gameplay modes, whatever you wanna call it, it's not. Okay, we have an injury, but it's not. It's very hard. That was trying to say. So yeah, there's that, and that's the first half, I think. Yep. So we are 3-0 up. Let me rewind and show you the tactics. So it's custom, it's 4-4, it's counter, the build up style. The defensive approach, it's pretty high. You can set it to 75 or 80, or if you have fast defenders, put it on 100. No problems with that one. And make sure that your wide players, they are on their stronger foots. Okay, I am just showing you the it's a mix and match between the original Jock Stein one and if you want to adapt to the modern game. Alright, so for this one, the front four, it's the Jock Stein version, also the midfield. Alright, and the two defenders. The only exception being the two fullbacks. They were attacking fullbacks, but I put them on wingback, unbalanced. And as for Kasper Schmeichel, you can put him, if you want, you can put him as a sweeper keeper. Alright? But I have kept him as a goalkeeper because in those days it was always goalkeeping, no rushing, no nothing. Alright? You can keep him as a goalkeeper or you can put him as a sweeper keeper if you want to adapt the 4-2-4 in the modern game. He has a sweeper keeper plus, so it's better to keep him there. Alright? So that's that. And make sure, guys, that it might not translate that well. The original Jock Stein 1967 tactic, it might not translate that well to FC. It depends on a lot of things. I'm playing on gameplay modes, I'm playing on realism modes. So I'm playing with mods in the vanilla game. If you're playing on a PS5 or something like that, it might not translate. I'm saying this time and time again. So yeah, let's rewind. The front four, I have put it to what Jock Stein used to do. So it's a wide playmaker with attack focus, both sides. But make sure that the right one is right-footed, the left one is left-footed. There were no inverted fullbacks back then. Sorry, inverted wingers back in those days. So yeah, attack mode, and put both of your strikers on advanced forwards. Okay, and one midfielder, put him on a holding and defend, and one you can put him as a box to box, or if you want more defensive coverage at the back, put him as a deep line playmaker. Alright, so that's an inverse 4-4-2. If you want more defensive coverage at the back, so there's that. But he started a holding midfielder with a box to box, so that's his tactic. And the defenders, put them on defending on balanced, so that's that. And for the fullbacks, the most crucial part, put them on wing backs. And if you want the exact Jock Stein one, put them on attacking wing backs. So that's the Jock Stein 1967 European Cup winning tactic. And yeah, just mix and match, no problems. Okay, so that was the Jock Stein 1967 European Cup winning tactic with Celtic. They beat Inter Milan 2-1, and I showed you both sides. I showed you the exact Jock Stein tactic, and I showed you how you can adapt the Jock Stein one in FC or in the modern game. So yeah, that's that. And shout out to one of my viewers who requested this video, a Celtic tactical breakdown, in I think 3 or 4 of my videos in the comment section. So shout out to my man right there. I can't remember his name, I have a very short memory. So yeah, this video, man, is especially for you. So yeah, thank you guys. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to all of you guys, because we have passed the 100 hour watch time mark, and we have also passed the 40 subscriber mark, and we are on the road to 50 subscribers as we speak. So yeah, it's a little step, but yeah, it's a big step. The 100 watch time, that's a big step. So yeah, but then again, as I said, 90% of my viewers are not actually subscribed. So Please help me out, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of videos. So that's that. And yeah, thank you all for everything actually. So that's it for me today, guys, and that was the Jock Stein 1967 tactic. So yeah, keep your family safe, keep yourself safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers and goodbye.